What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Nominal Investor, and NEO hit $14. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about the possibility of NEO reaching $75, by the end of this year. We're seeing how it could be very bullish. Now, there's also a chance that it could drop in value. I don't think this is happening, but if it does happen, I'm going to let you guys know what scenarios would need to happen for that to even take place. Now, a lot of people are saying this stock is too expensive. Yeah, the people were being negative towards Tesla when it was $300. It's look at it; it's gonna get to $2,000, man. It's only a matter of time when it reaches that much money. And people are even they're being really bullish, saying it's gonna get to 10K eventually, like in the next few years. Yeah, it's insane, especially with the stock splits that's going on. NEO is probably gonna have a reverse stock split though, if anything, because they have a lot of outstanding shares. But that's my opinion, guys. I wanna also remind you guys, man, that we are literally so close to 3,000 subscribers, 2,900, man, 2.9K. It's all thanks to you guys. I'm so grateful. Thank God I'm here, man. Like we've been reaching these numbers, and it's just so real to know that my videos are taking off, like every single one, man. It's all thanks to you all for subscribing, for supporting me, man. God bless you guys. I really appreciate all your support. All right, so let's keep going with this video. Yeah, the stock actually reached $14, so it came out of that slump. It was $13. It got back up to 14. So we haven't seen 14 since around August 11th. So the fact that it's back there again, man, it's crazy. It's good. It means that it's gonna keep trending upwards from now on. So I like this stock. I've been very bullish. The technicals have been upgraded to a strong buy. Now with the financials and everything, I mean, you guys can see right here that NEO has a debt to equity ratio of 25, which is very high. Now this means that NEO is being very aggressive in their financing and the way they're using debt to pretty much finance their operations. So the lower the supply, the higher the demand. And what I'm seeing is that once the banks of China start knocking on NEO's door, like, hey, we want our money back, NEO is gonna have to do something quick. And one thing it's done in the past is put out more shares by selling them. That obviously causes dilution in the price in the market for this company. With a lot more supply, there's low demand for the stock, and that causes the price to just fall significantly. So I don't think that's an option for NEO. I think that they need to do something else other than selling more shares for them to pay back the banks for any short-term obligations. But we're going on to the first article before we move on to what the TradingView community is saying right now about NEO. We got to look at what's going on right here. We have NEO appears to be too darn expensive at the moment, but if the EV makers margins keep improving, NEO stock is anything but expensive. See, you already know there's people saying this stock is expensive, trying to scare you to sell it at $12, $13. But you'll be surprised when this hits 25 or 30, and then you're trying to buy back into that at a higher price. You're gonna be disappointed. Just like when people sold off at $7 and now they wish they didn't, because the price has seen more than double that. Obviously, when it went up to $16. Now I think that resistance can be broken. I'm seeing that we can get up to $16 in the coming days. That's very possible. Even at the beginning of September, like $16 is something that I can see for this company. And once we start breaking that, we can get up towards like the $17, $20 range. And right there, man, the sky's the limit. As long as they keep up with demand and everything, and they're able to actually put out good quarters where they have decent delivery amounts, then that will actually push the price up. They still have to meet their short-term obligations somehow. That will affect their quarter, because they will have to either report a loss or something. They'll have to use the money the new money flowing in from the sales to pay back those short-term obligations. Obviously they shouldn't be resorting to putting out more shares. I don't know why they would do that. That would just cause the price to fall. In a scenario where they add 300 million more shares because they're raising money, from investors, that would just cause the price to go back to $11, $10, $9 even. And I don't want to see that happen, man, because that will just force the stock to be there, to sit there for a little longer, and it'll be harder for it to reach that $30 price target that I've been setting for quarter 4 2020. Now this guy right here, he's being very bullish. He's saying that Tesla is going to 10K, so why can't NEO go to $75? First of all, like I've been saying, NEO has about 900 million outstanding shares. Tesla has about 186 million. So I think for Tesla, it is possible in the next year or two. For NIO, that is possible within the next year or two. I'm talking about 6 to 18 months from now. NIO can get up to $80 per share. That's very reasonable, especially if they keep increasing their deliveries per quarter, and they reduce expenses. They become more efficient in production and everything. They have a facility, more headquarters around the world. They're pushing their whole ecosystem, which is the NIO house, just everything revolving around the brand for NIO. That can cause them to get more sales, more revenue flowing in. Obviously, they need to pay back short-term obligations, like I've been saying, but they can still utilize that momentum, and they can utilize the momentum they've been having from sales deliveries to further increase the share price, the value, the overall value, I guess, of the company. But this company, for it to reach $75 though, let me go back to that trading view post. For it to reach that amount in the next 4 months, I think that's a little unrealistic. Now, I want to be wrong. I want this to hit $75. I really do, within 4 months, but I don't think it will happen. I want to say it's going to hit $30 by the end of quarter 4. So quarter 4 is going to have an insane number for their deliveries. So that's going to cause them to have more sales than usual, like they have been in the past. Like most car companies have quarter 4 sales that are just like twice, 3 times what they usually get in the previous quarters that same year. It will be no different for NIO. So this person is being bearish on the stock. He's saying that the chart is following the same pattern as it did up until late March. Now the thing is, it looks like it's going up and down just like it did in the past bull run. You see how there was a bull flag right here? There's another one formed as well right here. I don't think it will fall down to what is he saying? He's saying it's gonna fall to the $7 range. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's saying there's like enough support for it to fall down there. He thinks it's gonna go back to a support level. No, it's not gonna happen, because if you remember, during this time period, March 13th to March 20th, March 21st, literally this is when the pandemic affected traditional markets, stock market, cryptocurrencies, everything. So every company was affected mostly. There were some companies that were the exception, but obviously NIO, Tesla, Microsoft, all the top 500 companies in the US were affected mostly, to some degree. Now I don't think that's gonna happen, and if a market crash happens again in the next few months before the end of the year, for some reason, I don't think the extent will be this crazy like it did last time. Like last time was just insane. It went down so much. I don't think it can go back down that much. If it does happen, NIO will probably go to $10, $11, but I don't think it's just $7, $6. That's just a little bit too much, for it to drop half its value. It's just no, I don't think that will happen. But yeah, I do think that NIO is fairly undervalued. NIO stock is anything but expensive. Yeah, if they keep up their margins and everything, they can actually become a very good EV option for investors, like stock market and everything. But yeah, the technicals are a strong buy, like I said. I just hope that the outstanding shares can be reduced, because when there's a lower supply, that usually increases demand for the stock. That's very beneficial to some companies. It's actually proven to work against companies before, like reverse stock splits they don't always solve the issue of dilution, but still I think that it can help NIO, because they're actually doing good. They're actually improving quarter by quarter, so that could actually turn out to be a good option for them. Instead of adding more shares to the shares outstanding, they could be reducing them and increasing the price of each share instead. Kind of like what ACB or Aurora stock did a couple months ago, but that didn't really help that company that well. We would hope for this to actually help NIO if it ever did happen. But let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you guys liked it, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I read all the comments, and I'll try to post more regularly. Also, there's a bunch of links in the description if you guys want to check them out. Again, Webull, Robinhood, all that's in the description. If you want to start a new investing account and you're new to that, definitely hit that up for free stocks. Don't miss out on that opportunity. And yeah, we're getting close to 3,000 subscribers, family. We're almost there. Thank you for watching all my videos, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.